evening, everybody, and welcome to Polo, Illinois, home of the Marcos, as we get ready for opening round action in the I8FA playoffs here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as we get ready to go here tonight as the Marcos, 9-0 on the season, taking on Alden-Hebron, the Giants, making the trip up here to Polo here this evening. And we should be in for a good one. This is a rematch of a matchup earlier this year, which, needless to say, didn't go all that well for Alden-Hebron. But things, could be different the second time around. So you just never know, and that's the beauty of playoff football. You get a fresh slate, new things can happen, and we'll see how this one plays out here tonight as the 9-0 Marcos take on the 5-4 Giants of Alden-Hebron. But this was a matchup that happened back on September 27th. And things went very well for Polo as they got a 54-6 win over Alden-Hebron at this venue. So, again, a rematch in the same building. We'll see if the similar result happens here tonight. We got National Anthem, and we'll have that for you. Be back on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Outstanding job.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we get ready to go here. Opening round of the 8-man football playoffs happening here in Polo, Illinois, as Polo, the 9-0 Polo Marcos, get set to take on the Giants of Alden-Hebron here this evening. 5-4, they come into this one as the 15 seed in this playoff. And we'll see if the upset is in store for tonight. Again, this is a matchup that Polo won earlier this season, 54-6. Happened back on this field back in September 27th, as a matter of fact. So we'll see if we have a similar result or if things will be a little different again here this evening. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments here this evening. We love hearing from you guys. Give us your thoughts, your reactions, whatever the case may be. Let us know where you're watching from here on a chilly Friday night. I tell you, I got the window open here in the press box. May have to close that down as the night moves on. We'll see. We shall see. I highly doubt it, though. This is football weather, man, if you ask me. And it's good to have you with us here tonight for Polo and Alden-Hebron as the matchup about to get underway here between the Marcos and the Giants. High-scoring offense for Polo as they come into this one scoring 460 points throughout the regular season in the 9 games that they have played, only allowing 48 points. The most points that they've given up here so far this season is 14 points against a very, very tough Milledgeville team. Certainly wouldn't mind seeing a matchup of those two teams later on in this playoff. But we'll see how that plays out here. Obviously, a long way to go here to worry about that. Alden-Hebron comes in 5-4. They're battle-tested. They've had some close games here this year. A 6-0 loss to South Beloit. A 28-26 loss to West Carroll. They played some close games. 65-50 against River Ridge. So the offense can score. They come in scoring 270 points here this season. However, their defense has given up 250 points. Going to need to shut the Marcos down here tonight as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Alden-Hebron will start with the football. And we are underway here. A little pooch kick as that one goes to the 30-yard line. It's returned, 35. and run down at about the 37-yard line, and that is where the Giants will take over here this evening. Number 44, that is Wyatt Armbrust. Armbrust returning that one to the 37-yard line. Armbrust is a 6-foot, 195-pound senior. And it's just as you look at the defensive line there for Polo, they've got some big dudes out there on the defensive line there. The one in particular that catches my eye, Logan Nelson, 6'4", 305. Look out for that man to cause some problems here tonight. As we are underway here, moving right to left as you look at your screen here tonight. Here is the snap. First snap of the game going to Armbrust. He's going to the outside. He's to midfield. Big start to this ball game as he's inside the 45-yard line. Armbrust gets his way to the 41-yard line. A massive gain, 21 yards for big number 44. And if you're going to knock off the number 2 seed here in this tournament, that is certainly a way to go at it. As that is 21 yards on the opening play from scrimmage, and here come the Giants as they move right to left, ball at the 41-yard line. Starting quarterback, number 7, that is J.P. Stewart. I formation for Stewart. Takes the snap, turns, going to give it to his back, runs it left side. No gain on that play as it's the other back, Caleb Linneman. And Linneman, no gain on the play. It'll be second down. Just underway, 30 seconds in. Good to have you along here tonight. Again, feel free to get into those comments. Let us know where you're watching from, your reaction to this ball game here. Playoff football, nothing quite like it here tonight. And we are happy to bring it to you here on TSSR. As J.P. Stewart takes the snap, a pitch this time, left side, gives it to Armbrust as he moves his way left side. He's going to get to about the 39, maybe the 38-yard line. They give him the 39, so that's a 2-yard gain for Armbrust. And now third down and long. These are going to be the money downs here, 3rd down and 8 for the Giants as they want to keep things rather close compared to the last time these two teams faced off back in late September. 54-6. Want to get long drives so you don't give the ball back to this high-powered Polo offense. They break the huddle here. 10.5 to go here. Opening quarter. 3rd down. They gave him a generous spot. That one to the 38-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 7. They split a man out right. Stewart in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Takes the snap, steps back to pass. Stewart looks to throw, moves up. He's got a man wide open. 35, he's to the 30. He's to the 20-yard line before he's finally taken down. That's number 34, Jack Stewart, on the reception. Jack Stewart, a gain of 18 on that play, and first down. First down on 3rd and long. 3rd down conversions. Again, we talked about that just a moment ago. Giants off to a fast start here. Couple of big plays. A 21-yard carry by Armbrust on the opening play. And that one, an 18-yard gain to the 20-yard line. Setting up first down inside the red zone. First trip to the red zone here tonight for the Giants. As they get set to go here. One man in the backfield, that's Armbrust. They're moving a man back there with him. So 2 backs now in the backfield. Armbrust gets the sweep. Got a man in front of him, and he's looking for the corner. 15, he's near the 10, near the 5. Is he in? Oh, they say he's out of bounds at about the 1.5-yard line. Gain of 19 on the play for Armbrust. It's 1st and goal. Look at that man right there. 195 pounds, 6-foot senior. And he's got the Giants knocking on the door here in the opening quarter here. 9.5 to go here. 9:32 as you can see on the clock on the top of the screen. I formation for the Giants here. As Stewart awaits the snap, turns. They give it to the up back, and I don't think he got in there. That's a good play there defensively for Polo. As they're going to give him maybe the line of scrimmage. A gain, no gain on the play for Jack Stewart. No gain on the play. 2nd down and goal. Maybe pushed him back a half a yard here. 2nd down and goal at the 2, they say, on the scoreboard. I'm more generous. I gave him a no-yard gain, so I had him not losing yardage on that play. 9 minutes to go here, first quarter. Tight formation here once again. Here's J.P. Stewart, awaits the snap. Offset I formation in the backfield. Turns, hands it off to Armbrust. Armbrust makes his way left side. Is he in? He's going to be about an inch shy, and it'll be third down. Give him a gain of 1. And now again, a big third down play here. Armbrust unable to make his way in. Honestly, I'd turn around and hand it to him once again, but that's just me. 8:25 to go here. First quarter. Third down and goal. Ball at the 1-yard line for the Giants. Stewart in the shotgun. They move a man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to throw that one, and it's batted at the line. Nice play by the Marcos. They weren't able to get the pressure, but their defensive linemen able to stick their paws up and bat that one at the line. Fourth down and goal. You got a feeling like this is one of the big plays already here in this ball game, even though it's the opening drive. I feel like you got to convert here if you're the Giants. And they're going to come in. They're going to do it to Armbrust. A penalty flag comes in. And it's going to be offside, on the defense. So move them about an inch. Move them about an inch, and that's all they're going to get. Still going to be fourth down. Fourth down and goal, ball at the 1-yard line. 8:13 to go. They're going to go in this formation again. As Armbrust going to take the snap. He's going to move his way. He's going to bounce his way. Is he going to get in? He's in. Touchdown, Giants. Armbrust thought he was stopped initially. He turns around and makes his way into the end zone. Big number 44, Wyatt Armbrust, into the end zone for the Giants. And it's 6-0. Extra point pending. What a drive for Wyatt Armbrust, As now I can't get the touchdown to go away here. They're going to try the extra point here. As Fabian Carreno, saw him doing warm-up kicks in the pregame. We'll see what Carreno can do here. Here's the snap. Kick is, that one might have been blocked. That one might have been blocked at the line there, so no two-point conversion. And a 1-yard touchdown for Wyatt Armbrust has the Giants up 6-0. We'll take a break. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as a touchdown opening drive for the Giants of Alden-Hebron. Giants go down the field into the end zone. Big plays on that drive. The story, as he had a 21-yard play from the first play from scrimmage for Wyatt Armbrust, a 19-yard carry to get him to the 1-yard line. He had a big third down at conversion, 3rd and 7. And the play to Jack Stewart, the other running back, able to get into the open field, gain 18, set him up in the red zone. And the Giants, that was just about as perfect a drive as you could draw up on the opening drive. Took almost 4 minutes off the clock. And we've got Fabian Carreno, whose extra point was blocked just a moment ago. It's an interesting way to tee up the ball here. And Carreno going to go for it here. That one bouncing its way to about the 42-yard line. And that's going to give the Marcos good field position, as that one fielded by number 2. That is J.T. Stevenson. So we'll see what Polo can do in response.
43-yard line.
High-scoring team this season. 460 points in 9 games. That's a lot of points. That's what? About 50 points a game? My math? No, that's not 50 points. Yeah, it is 50 points a game. Over 50 points a game here. I formation, they turn, they hand it off to their back. And there's a big hole past midfield. Going to be near the first down line, as that is Billy Lowry on the opening carry for Polo. give him about 9. They're going to be set up with 2nd down and 1. Big plays on 1st down. That's going to be the key here in this ball game for both teams. We've got Tim on the comment section watching in Georgia here tonight. He's a Giants fan. We appreciate you watching all the way down in Georgia here this evening. I formation. Here's the snap. They give it to the up back. He's met immediately, but he's able to make his way past the 45-yard line. Still going to be enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4 on that play to number 82. That's Kalian Gilbranson. Hopefully I got that right. But Gilbranson going to get his way to the 44-yard line. That is a gain of 4. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Marcos. I formation, Billy Lowry in the backfield. As they turn, they're going to hand it to Lowry again. Breaks one tackle, but he is taken down immediately in the backfield. Nice play there. Number of guys getting into the backfield. That's number 59 and number 53 for the Giants. 59 is Matt Nanini, and 53 is Zach Lilly. There's some big dudes on the Alden-Hebron side. You got number 71 right there. That is a big dude right there. He is 5'9", 300 pounds. So we have 300-pound dudes on both sides here this evening. I formation. Lowry again, the back. They're going to give it to the up back this time. Oh, it's going to be the quarterback who keeps it, loses the football, and it's able to roll out of bounds. Kind of a lucky break there for the Marcos. And they're going to give him the 1st down. Wow, kind of a generous thing to do. I thought you couldn't fumble the ball forward. But apparently I am wrong here. It is going to be 1st down. That's a gain of 9. That is going to go to Lowry. Gain of 9. Andrea's watching from Texas. Tim says he's watching for his cousins. All right, Tim, we appreciate that. Another Giants fan, Andrea from Texas. Always appreciate you all watching here this evening. Got a good one here in the early going. 6:03 to go here, opening quarter. Marcos on their opening drive. Lowry in the backfield, awaiting the snap. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going to roll to the right side. He's going to have a big hole. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. 15. He's near the 10. Shakes a man. 5. Is he in? They're going to say touchdown, Polos. What a run by the starting quarterback. What a run that was by Gus Mumford.
42 yards.
42 yards for Gus Mumford. And, you know, people up here in the press box said something pregame about that dude. He makes a difference. He certainly does there. The Marcos into the end zone, and they get an answer. Boy, that was beautiful on the play action. Mumford able to run his way in. And with 5:45 to go here, opening quarter, we got a tie ball game. Waiting for the extra point here. Mumford in the I formation, turns, fakes the handoff again. Pressure comes. He's going to throw that one left side, and that one's incomplete. The intended target was Lowry. He might have fell down on that play. And we got a tie ball game here. 5:45 to go here. Opening quarter. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening. A touchdown just moments ago for Gus Mumford from 42 yards out. A rushing touchdown. They had a play action, was able to roll out, and was able to get to the corner and run his way down the sideline into the end zone. So touchdown Polo. And we are tied here at 6, as that one an awkward kick there. Return near the 30-yard line. Here he goes again. That big man, he's already got a touchdown here tonight. That's Wyatt Armburst And Armbrist past the 40-yard line. As we got more folks filing in here. Easy the Ticks saying go Marcos.
10 for the Giants with the ball on their own 45-yard line.
As watching his nephew up in Wisconsin. We appreciate that, Easy. And we got Jimothy Robinson. Jimothy, he says he ain't a Giants fan, but tonight he is. I don't know what that means, Jimothy, but we'll take it. We appreciate you in here this morning, or this evening, I should say. Here's the snap. They hand it to the end around here. That one maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but that's going to be about it. We'll see who that is. That's number 34, Jack Stewart. 2 carries tonight for Stewart, no gain on either one of them. 5:27 to go here. They may have given him a 1-yard loss. They're not being so kind to Jack Stewart here tonight. Stewart is just a freshman for the Giants. 5'10", 180 pounds. Got some speed, though. They're trying to get it to him on the corner here. As 2 backs in the backfield. Linneman, I formation, as that is Stewart, takes the snap. The pitch goes left side, looking for the corner, past the 45-yard line, still on his feet near midfield. That's going to be about a 3-4 yard gain there for Linneman. And Linneman is going to set them up with a 3rd down and 7. So another big 3rd down here tonight. As we saw in the opening drive, we saw the Giants go with a play-action pass that got them the 1st down, set them up in the red zone. I don't know if that'll be the same game plan or not here. 3rd down and about 6. Ball is at the 49-yard line. 4:22 to go here. First quarter, J.P. Stewart, the quarterback. 1 back behind him, that is Armbrist. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Stewart looking to throw. Throws that one left side. That one's incomplete. A penalty flag comes in the backfield. It's going to be holding. And I imagine they'll decline that one and set up 4th and long. I could be wrong. We'll see what the official call is. First time seeing the officials here tonight from Polo. A chilly night indeed here. This is playoff football weather at its finest. As long as the rain holds off. Got more football tomorrow. We hope that stays away until the end of our ball games. That penalty is declined. It'll be 4th down. So now the question here for the Giants is, what do you do? Do you punt it, try to pin them deep? Or do you go for it and potentially give Polo good field position? Looks like they're going to punt it as Wyatt Armbrist back to punt this thing away. As with 4:05 to go here, Armbrist, he's looking. Thought about running it, but now he gets a good punt. Oh, my goodness, what a punt. That went inside the 10. It's going to be returned, and he's going to be near the 15-yard line, taken down. That's the starting quarterback as the punt returner, Gus Mumford. Oh, the beauties of 8-man football. You see your starting quarterback returning punts. Could you imagine in the NFL you see like a Lamar Jackson returning a punt? Somebody would probably get fired, I feel like, in the NFL. But in 8-man football, that kind of thing happens. That's why I love it, man. It's good to have you along here tonight. Polo on offense here. Good punt there by Armbrist, getting that one down near the 10-yard line. That is a very good punt, almost 40 yards. So here we go. As Mumford in the backfield, moving a man in motion. Here's the snap. Mumford gets the handoff and running it left side. Big hole! And he's going to be past the 25-yard line, near the 30-yard line. Gain of 11 on that one. What a play there by Lowry, Billy Lowry. 3rd time we've seen him here tonight. That's a gain of 11. His longest carry of the night. Got 29 yards on 3 carries. And with 3.5 minutes to go, 1st and 10 for the Marcos. The Marcos getting some big holes here in the early going. Big holes on the offensive line. They've got Mumford back in the backfield. Moving a man again in motion. They take it this time. It's going to be Mumford. Mumford's got a big hole! 45, he's all by himself! 30, 10, touchdown Gus Mumford! Oh my goodness, 70 yards! The big play ability of this quarterback. It is on display here tonight. Touchdown Polos. Gus Mumford from 42 earlier. Now this one from 70. And Polo flexing their muscles early. 12-6. 112 yards on 2 carries for Gus Mumford. Have a day, young man. He's got 2 touchdowns as well. My touchdown graphic won't go away. Here we go. 12-6 our score. More folks filing in. Lexus says go Allen. And then Tricia says go Marcos. Here's the snap. Mumford looking to roll to the right side. Is he going to get to the corner? No.
Extra points are no good.
One thing, the Giants, they're 2 for 2 in defending the 2-point conversion. So with 3:01 to go here first quarter, Marcos have the lead. 12-6. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we have 3:01 to go here, opening quarter. The Giants of Alden-Hebron went down and scored a touchdown on their opening drive. Since then, Polo has gotten 2 big plays from their starting quarterback, Gus Mumford. A 42-yard touchdown run where he was able to tiptoe his way down the sideline, and then a 70-yard run on a quarterback option. And that one goes through the legs of the first man, 25-yard line. It's going to be picked up by Armbrist. Armbrist shakes a man, and he's going to set the Giants up with excellent field position again. Mercedes in the comments. Let's go, Allen, big number 71.
For the Giants with the ball on their own 42-yard line.
5'9", 300 pound. He's just a freshman, by the way. Going to have him around for a while here. There's some big dudes on both lines here tonight. Steve says he's watching with his dad, Pete. Pete Molaski. Welcome both Steve and Pete. Highland, Illinois. Tricia was watching there. As we get ready to go here, J.P. Stewart in the shotgun, 42-yard line. Here's the snap. Stewart going to throw it right side. Oh, he overthrows his man. That one's incomplete. Looking for Caleb Linneman. That might have been an opportunity right there. He had some blockers out on the edge. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. A brisk night here in Polo, Illinois. We've got all of the 8-man football playoffs happening right here on TSSR. Try to get you some of those scores here later tonight, if time allows it. I imagine we'll get some time at halftime. Here is the I formation, the snap. They're going to pitch it this time to Armbrist. He's trying to shake men. 3 different guys getting back there. First man back there. Good play there by Mercer Mumford. There's another one of the guys that they told me to watch out for here in the press box earlier. That is no gain on the play. And now it'll be 3rd down. So after Alden-Hebron had no trouble moving the ball in the first quarter, or the first drive, I should say, they're having some trouble now here. 3rd down and about 11. They give him a 1-yard loss on that play as 3 wide receivers lined up right side. 2:15 to go. They're going to get it right side. Here is Armbrist. He's going to launch this one deep. He's got a man, and it is dropped. It is dropped. Caleb Linneman beat his man. He was into the end zone. If he could just catch it. Little trick play there. Armbrist launching that one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. 4th down. Wow. Couple of missed opportunities here on this drive for the Giants. And the Marcos counting their blessings here after that play. My goodness, a trick play worked to perfection. Breaking free was Linneman. Just couldn't corral it in. Now Armbrust, a penalty flag comes in. Whistling a false start, moving back 5 yards. WIFR TV in the comments here. Pretty surprised by that trick play, I imagine. Appreciate you guys watching as well. 2:05 to go here, first quarter. Wyatt Armbrust. Might try to get him the ball more to throw the ball. I mean, he's a good running back, don't get me wrong, but seeing that throw right there, get some more plays for him to throw the ball. And a whistle and a timeout is called as Alden-Hebron wants to talk this one over. Head coach John Layler not liking what he sees. So we'll take a time. Actually, yeah, we will take a timeout. Here, quick timeout. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 2:05 to go here in the opening quarter. As we got more comments coming in here from the folks there at WIFR TV. They say they love 8-man football. 8-man football is real football, according to them. Hey, we love that. And we appreciate you guys, again, watching tonight. Appreciate everybody watching here tonight. Get into those comments. Let's have a conversation tonight. I'm all for having a conversation tonight. As Armbrust awaiting the... Oh, that one's blocked! Blocked by the Marcos. Armbrust is able to fall on it, but a big special teams play. And the Marcos will take over inside the red zone. What a play by the Marcos. Who got back there? I believe it was number 44 that got back there. That's Jeffrey Donaldson, the senior. It was Donaldson. Donaldson gets back there.
16-yard line.
And the ball is placed at the 16-yard line now. It'll be first down and 10. Just under 2 minutes to go now in the opening quarter. Wow, what a big special teams play that could be. Momentum already swinging in the way of the Marcos. Now we've got a different quarterback in. That's JT Stevenson. And Stevenson takes it past the 15-yard line to about the 14-yard line.
Conwell made the stop.
That'll be a 1, maybe a 2-yard gain there for JT Stevenson for Polo.
15-yard line.
They give him 1 yard, so second down at the 15-yard line. Gus Mumford, I'm looking right at him. He's right on the sideline, number 5. He's at the bottom of your screen right there. I don't know what's going on, but Mumford not on the field for Polo. We'll keep an eye on that here tonight. Stevenson, he's a junior. Stevenson going to take it right side. He's looking for a hole. He's past the 10-yard line. Actually, he's going to be right at the 10-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard gain for Stevenson. So now third down upcoming. That ball is at the 10-yard line. Gain of 5. It'll be third down at about 5.
10-yard line.
Ball placed at the 10. Need to get to about the 6. So about 3rd and 4.5 for the Marcos. Again, backup quarterback in, JT Stevenson. Stevenson takes it. He's going to run his way right side, looking for the corner, and looked like the ball might have came out, I thought, for a second, but nope, he hangs on to it. JT Stevenson inside the 5 to about the 3. Gain of 7 on that play as we've got 35 seconds to go.
The 4-yard line.
And now Mumford does make his way back out onto the field, so good to see that. So Mumford back in. He is walking a little gingerly, though. As he walks his way left side. He's not even in the play, however. This is an awkward formation here for the the Marcos here. Oh, it was a fumble. Armbrust has the ball. Okay. I thought I saw the ball pop out, so it was a turnover. and the Giants have it inside the 5-yard line. I'm as far away as you can imagine up here in the press box here tonight. So I didn't see the fumble on that play. Armbrust, my apologies there, folks. A fumble recovery. Armbrust, a gain of 2, maybe 3 on that play. And that might be the final play of the quarter. Oh, no, they're going to get one more play in here. J.P. Stewart is met in the backfield. They might have been better off not getting a play off there. So it'll be a big 3rd down here, deep in their own territory when we come back. The Marcos with a 12-6 lead after 1 quarter of football. 2nd quarter coming up next here from Polo, Illinois, as you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we get ready to go here, 2nd quarter. Again, I'm still shell-shocked that I missed that fumble there a while ago. I thought I saw the ball come out, but again, I'm about as far away as I can be here being in the press box. It's on the furthest end of the field from me to my right, so I couldn't actually see, and then I didn't see a lot of reaction, so I thought, oh, Polo still had the ball, but no, the Marcos fumbled it inside of the 10-yard line. And now the Giants are set up with a big 3rd down. That was a loss of 5, by the way, on that last play by Alden-Hebron. The Giants, 5-yard loss by J.P. Stewart. Big number 7, their quarterback here. So now the ball's at the 4-yard line here. Big 3rd down, 3rd and 11. 2 wide receivers on the right side for Stewart. Moving a man in motion. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. They're going to throw this one over the middle, and that one is incomplete as they were looking to draw a flag. Fabian Carreno is the intended target, the big tight end, 6'1", 245. It's a good target. However, it is unsuccessful there for the Giants, so now it'll be 4th down. Deep inside their own territory. Zach saying go Marcos, cheering you on from New York, class of 2003. All right, there you go, Zach. We appreciate you in the comments here. Armbrust, the punter, waiting to get the chance to punt this one. This one, not as good a punt. That one passed. Oh, that takes a really good bounce, however. And that's going to be near the 42-yard line, so a 38-yard punt for Wyatt Armbrust. However, the Marcos are still going to be set up with excellent field position here. 2nd quarter underway here, 11:45 to go. Moving right to left as you look at your screen here tonight. The Marcos in their navy blues. Sharp uniforms there. Pretty sharp uniforms on the other side there, too, for the Giants. Like that color of green there for the Giants. A brisk night here in Polo, Illinois. 1st round of the playoffs underway. As you can see, the breath from some of the players there on that close-up shot. Moving a man in motion as they take the snap. Mumford hands it off, gets it to his back, running right side, tries to cut now upfield. He's going to be past the 40-yard line, actually right at the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him down. That is big number 34. That is Gage Ziegler. So Ziegler, his first carry of the game. Number of guys getting carries here tonight. Saw a fumble on the last possession by J.T. Stevenson. That is a 2-yard gain for Ziegler. Mumford's back in after that fumble by J.T. Stevenson. Jimothy still saying, let's go Giants. There in the comments. He's a big Giants fan here. He's been in here a couple of times already. As here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Mumford going to run his way left side. Looking for the corner, 35. And he is spun down. Nearly a horse collar tackle, one might argue. He's near the 1st down line. That is to the 31. That's just enough. Gain of 8 on the play. And Mumford, for the first time tonight, carries the ball and doesn't score a touchdown. 10:42 to go here in quarter number 2. Ball's at the 41-yard, or the 31-yard line, excuse me. Mumford back into the huddle as the as the Marcos moving right to left here, moving a man all the way to the right side of the field. Mumford in the shotgun, awaiting the snap, takes it. They hand it off. Ziegler again, left side. Big hole! He's past the 25, and he's down near the 20. Big carry there for Ziegler, as that's a gain of 11, a first down and 10. And the Marcos are rolling here on this drive. They gave him a spot at the 19-yard line, so that's a gain of 12. And with just under 10 minutes to go here, the Marcos looking to strike again here. 12-6, Polo with the lead, as Gus Mumford makes his way in, back to the huddle. And they've got a man in the backfield. That's Gage Ziegler again. Man on the right side, split out. Here's the snap. Rolling right side. Mumford looking to throw. He's going to throw it back left side. Has a man! Wide open! Touchdown! Touchdown, Marcos! Billy Lowry from 19 yards out. And the Marcos strike again, this time through the air. First passing touchdown of the day for the Marcos. What a throw. What a play. Getting their man open as he was moving right to left. Billy Lowry was on the right side of the field, cutting all the way across to the left side. And a beautiful throw by Mumford. A touchdown from 19 yards out, and with 9:28 to go, it is 18-6. We'll see if the Giants can keep up their streak of stopping the two-point conversion, however, here. Mumford back in the shotgun. Got a different back in the backfield there. That's number 82, Gil Branson, as taking it himself is Mumford, and he's not able to get in. Big number 71 making his way into the backfield there for the Giants. And that is going to stop the two-point conversion, so we've still got a 12-point ball game here, as we've got 9:28 to go here in quarter number 2. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we post a touchdown there for the Marcos. Polo able to get into the end zone, a 19-yard strike from Gus Mumford. First touchdown through the air tonight for Mumford. And now Alden-Hebron, they've got to get an answer here. They haven't had an answer since their opening drive. And they would like to get a touchdown back, keep this thing within one score. Good ball game so far here as the kick goes a little dribbler there to the 40-yard line. That is J.P. Stewart, the starting quarterback. So we've seen both quarterbacks return kicks here tonight. That one wasn't near as far. First one was a punt that we saw Mumford return. Good crowd on hand here tonight from Polo High School here in Polo, Illinois. It was a beautiful drive on my way up here. A little, about 2.5-hour drive for me. Certainly don't mind when I get to cover some great high school football here. 8-man football, as WIFR TV says, real football here tonight. J.P. Stewart awaiting the snap, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling right side. Stewart trying to make his way to the 45-yard line. He's going to get maybe about there. They give him a 2-yard gain there. positive gain there for J.P. Stewart.
Second 9 with the ball.
And it'll be second down. Second down and 9 upcoming. As we approach 9 minutes to go here. Well, they only gave him 1 yard. WIFR confirming. Real football. Well, TSSR Game Time Live, you're home for every 8-man playoff game here from now until the championship. We'll have everyone here for you on our YouTube page. Here's the pitch, left side, Armbrust. Actually, that is Linneman. As Linneman gets his way left side, they're going to say forward progress to about the 49-yard line. That's a good 5-yard gain there for Linneman. And that'll set up a third down and about 5. Third down, maybe 4.5. As we're approaching 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Giants need to get a third down conversion here to try to take away a little bit of the momentum from the Marcos. As Polo kind of moving the ball up and down the field over these last couple of possessions. They did have the one fumble here tonight that stopped a drive inside the 10-yard line. Other than that, it has been touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 2 big touchdowns from Gus Mumford for Polo, and then a passing touchdown for Mumford. Oh, dropping the snap, and a penalty flag comes in here. That play's not going to count.
Start against the Giants.
As a false start called on the Giants. Some substitutions taking place here. Big number 64 for Polo. Logan Nelson checks out. That is a big, big dude. 7:40 to go. So he'll take a break here. It is third down and now about 8. 7.5 to go. Ball's at the 44-yard line. One man in the backfield. That's Armbrust. Stewart takes the snap, turns, hands it off to Armbrust, looking for a hole left side, and he's able to get to about the 47, maybe the 48-yard line, a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain for Armbrust, and since that opening drive, he has been rather quiet here tonight. Tim says, can you say hi to my Papa Yogi? Hello, Papa Yogi, for Tim. Appreciate you guys watching here tonight. As the punt formation here for Armbrust. Here's the snap. Armbrust boots that one. That's a better punt right there inside the 30. That one's going to take a very nice giant roll inside the 20, inside the 15. My goodness, what a couple of punts we've seen here tonight from Wyatt Armbrust. Not only is he a good running back, he is an excellent punter here for the Giants. Of course, they'd like to see him running it more than punting it. But he pins the Marcos all the way back to about the 18-yard line. Actually, that's about the 13-yard line. Scoreboard is incorrect. It's the 13-yard line here. So that'll set up first down. 6:40 to go here in our opening half. Open up my window a little bit more so I can see. As we've got Gus Mumford in the backfield. Takes the snap. Mumford rolls right side. He's going to cut back up the middle. Now he's got a big hole right side past the first down. He's past the 30 on his way towards the 40-yard line. Big run there for Gus Mumford as they're going to mark him out at about the 33-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain for Gus Mumford.
34-yard line.
And that's 21 yards. They mark him out at the 34, so my apologies. 21-yard carry. Third carry of 20 or more yards for Gus Mumford. Andrea cheering on Wyatt Armbrust, number 44. Armbrust is having a pretty good day there. Again, on the ground, but also using his leg. Defense for the Giants, though, got to get a stop. Make that punt worth something here. Mumford moving a man in motion. Here's the snap. They hand it off to that man in motion. That is Mercer Mumford. Gets to the outside to the 40, and he's going to be out near the 45-yard line. That's the first down. I thought he might have stepped out a little bit early, but no, he does not. They say first down, and that ball's going to go to the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
And that is a gain of about 13 on that play. So Mercer Mumford on that play, gain of 13. You're very welcome there, Tim, for that shout-out earlier. Andrea says that's her nephew, Wyatt, number 44, and Caleb, number 23. Caleb Linneman and Wyatt Armbrist. They've been making some noise here tonight, although the Giants haven't made a whole lot of noise here recently, as a timeout is called by the Marcos. They want to talk it over here. 6:26 to go here in the opening half. We'll keep it here, as we've got a excellent first half underway. More football coming up tomorrow here on TSSR. Make sure you join us. I know I'll be in Pawnee for their ball game tomorrow night. That is a 6 o'clock game, by the way. Pawnee, their game has been pushed back to 6 o'clock. Originally it was 5 o'clock, so it was a late night anyway, but it's been going to be even later down there in Pawnee. So that's where I'll be tomorrow. Feel free to tune in, but we've got some more football. I know West Central is a 1 o'clock start against Amboy. Don't have the full schedule in front of me. I can pull that up here in just a matter of minutes. But the big possession here, really on both sides. Again, you've seen the Marcos here tonight move the ball up and down the field outside of the one possession where they fumbled it away. You're seeing now the Giants, they just need to stop. Get them a little bit of momentum here. And then if they get their offense to run it down the field, get into the end zone just before the end of the half, you can give yourself some really good momentum. Start off the second half here. Moving to man in motion, that's Mercer Mumford. The other Mumford going to take it right side, and he is met in the backfield. That's going to be no gain on that play for Gus Mumford, excuse me. And for the first time tonight, little to no gain there. That is a 1-yard gain. Big number 71 making the stop there again. Alan Gorostita. Hopefully I said that name right there. If I didn't, I am so sorry about that. Under 6 minutes to go here. He's got second down upcoming, second down and 9. Ball's at the 48-yard line here. Polo taking their time here. They've got the momentum there. Don't want to rush and make mistakes. 2 wide receivers split out left side. And a whistle. And another timeout for Polo. That's their final timeout, I believe. I think they've called all 3 of their timeouts. And coach is not happy about something going on out there. I do believe that is the final timeout for the Marcos. We'll take 15. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as head coach Ted Alston for the Marcos calling another timeout here. I believe that's the final timeout here in the first half. And he's not happy about something. That's the second timeout that he's burned on this drive alone. And now the Marcos, set up with a second down and 9. 2 wide receivers still on the left side. Mumford moving a man in motion. That's Mercer Mumford. Gus is going to take it left side, looking for a hole. He's met at the 50-yard line. Ball comes out, and the Giants have it. 40. He's to the 20, 15, 10. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown for Caleb Linneman. An awkward tackle there. Gus Mumford fumbling the football. And Linneman picks it up and runs his way into the end zone, and the Giants are on the board. That is a big touchdown. And there's a man down on the field for Polo. See if I can get that number there. That is Wyatt Plockno. Wyatt Plockno down for the Marcos. The Giants picking up a touchdown here via the fumble, scoop and score. And boy, we've got us a ball game here. 5:20 to go here in the first half as they take a look at Plockno here. And they call over the coach. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this as we'll... Oh, he's up on his feet here. We'll still take a timeout back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Scoop and score for the Giants just moments ago. And now a 2-point conversion here. This could make things really interesting here if the Giants are able to convert here. J.P. Stewart, 2 backs behind him. Oh, he loses the football. Stewart picks it up, and he is taken down as no 2-point conversion on that play. Well, we'll keep it here since we had the injury timeout there a moment ago. Tim getting in there. Let's go Giants. Scoop and score there. Yeah, big scoop and score there for Caleb Linneman. As that play just looked all out of sorts. And really Polo tonight has looked out of sorts. You've seen head coach Ted Alston using all 3 of his timeouts here in this first half. Something's not right for Polo here tonight, and I don't know what it is, but the number 2 seed here in this 8-man playoff certainly on the ropes here in the early going, fighting with the 15 seed Alden-Hebron, the Giants. And do we have an upset brewing? You never know. Seen 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles by the Marcos here tonight. Back to receive the kick is Billy Lowry. I got a hunch, though, that the ball is not going to get all that far to Lowry. You never know. Toby cheering on the Marcos from Scottsdale, Arizona. Shout out Scottsdale. We appreciate you joining us there in Scottsdale tonight. There, Toby. 5:20 to go here as the kick. There's a little dribbler there to the 40-yard line. That's going to be taken. Trying to get to the outside. That's Mercer Mumford. Oh, what a stiff arm there. Threw the man away. Said, no, sir. That was Mercer Mumford throwing away J.P. Stewart. But now this is a big drive for both sides here. 5:15 to go here, opening half. And you're looking at the ball at the 45-yard line here. If the Marcos go down and score, you feel like they take the momentum back. But that scoop and score, the Giants currently have the momentum. And if they can get another stop, oh boy, maybe even go down, take it into the end zone just before half, you never know. You never know. We've got a good one here for opening half. Splitting 2 men out wide. Mumford takes the snap. He's going to roll it right side, looking for a hole, and he's going to carry some defenders with him. It's a good gain on that one. Starting from the 45-yard line, they'll get to the 48-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Gus Mumford, since his 70-yard touchdown, hasn't had near as many big plays. Did have a 21-yard carry on his 5th carry of the game. That was his 4th carry of the game. He had the 21-yard gain. That was his 6th carry of the game. He's well over 100 yards, though. 42-yard touchdown run and a 70-yard touchdown run for Gus Mumford. Approaching 4.5 here in the first half. Gain of 4 on that play. So 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 49-yard line. And the Marcos, 2 men to the right side. Mumford awaiting the snap again. Whistle, and that is going to bring a couple of guys offside. And that is Aaron Rodgers-esque, one would say, with the with his cadence right there. Got men to jump. Good play there by Mumford. That'll set up 2nd down and 1. That is, well, we've had a holding penalty, I believe. and a couple of false starts here. That's one stat I'm not keeping track of here. That's my mistake. I think that might be the first penalty on Polo here tonight, though. Or, excuse me, on the Giants. They give it to Mercer Mumford. He runs his way left side, looking for a hole. He's past the 40, spins away from tacklers, 30, turns on the burners, inside the 20-yard line. Oh, what a run there for Mercer Mumford, as he's going to be taken down at about the 16-yard line, gain of 30 on the play for Mercer Mumford. What a carry there. Mumford looked like he was going to be taken down near about the 35-yard line, which was still about a first down, don't get me wrong, but able to spin away and run his way down the sideline to now at the 16-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go here in the half, and the Marcos are knocking on the door again. Now they have turned it over inside the red zone here tonight. Moving to man right side, that's Lowry. Here's Mumford, takes the snap, gets the handoff there, rolling out to the right side, cuts his way back, as that is Ziegler. Another carry for him. That's a good carry right there on first down. He's not going to get the first down, but he's going to be close. They'll give him a gain of 9. Second down and 1, as we are at 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
6-yard line.
Substitutions still coming in here. Lowry and Ziegler will check out. Mumford running back in. Corbin Cavanaugh, he is the tight end. He is into the ball game. And they've got a big man in the backfield. Who is that in the backfield right there? That's big number 75. That is Plockno. And now a timeout is called. I don't think the Giants like that setup right there. Wyatt Plockno, who left the game earlier with an injury, he seems like he's back. He was lining up at running back on that play. Little Chicago Bears-esque. Running the fridge out there, maybe. Well, they tried to run it. The Bears did, what was it, last week against Washington, and ended up fumbling it at the goal line. Sometimes teams try to get too cute for their own good. I will say that. That might have been the case in the Bears game there the other night, but who am I to judge? They make more money than I do, that's for sure. 2.5 minutes to go here as the timeout by Alden-Hebron. We'll see if they show that formation again here. It doesn't look like they're gonna. They've got some other guys out there now. Jeffrey Donaldson, number 44. He's an offensive lineman. Number 82, that is Kalen Gulbranson. He's got a couple of carries, I believe, on the night. So after the timeout here, 2nd down and 1. Ball's at the 6-yard line. Gilbranson in the backfield. Waiting the snap from Mumford, and they take it up the middle, running his way into the end zone. It's Kalen Gilbranson rumbling his way in from 6 yards out. That was his second carry of the night, and he is into the end zone for the first time. Touchdown, Marcos. And it's back to a 2-possession ball game. 24-12 our score. And Gus Mumford will come in for the 2-point conversion try. We have not seen one conversion tonight on either side. Will we get one here? Here's Mumford. Takes the snap. Gets it. Actually, he's going to take it himself. Runs his way up the middle, and he's going to finally get his way in. A 2-point conversion for the Marcos. And Polo now leads it 16-12. A 14-point lead. Still 2:29 to go here in the first half. The Giants going to try to answer before half. We'll see if they can. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as the Marcos scoring a touchdown and a two-point conversion. First two-point conversion of the ball game for either side tonight.
Stewart deep for the Giants.
A 6-yard touchdown run there just moments ago by Kalen Gulbranson. And here's a pooch kick, that one towards the sideline. Oh, and did they end up with it? And the Marcos may have it. No, the Giants have it. They're going to say that one went out of bounds. The Giants touched it, so it's not a penalty. The Marcos can't believe it. They thought they got it, but it did roll out of bounds just before Polo landed on the football.
41-yard line.
Close play indeed, as it was ball at the 41-yard line now. That's where the Giants will take over. Boy, that could be a big play here in this ball game, especially if the Giants are able to take advantage and run down and score. Great first half between these two. Number 2 versus number 15 here in 8-man football. J.P. Stewart moving a man in motion. He turns, tried to hand it off to one guy, and he is met in the backfield as they give it off to Wyatt Armbrust. And Armbrust loses yards. One of the few times he's lost yards here tonight. That is a big loss on that play. That's a 5-yard loss for Armbrust. And that'll set up second down. Second down and about 15, I think. And with just under 2 minutes to go here, the Giants lining up here, 1:50 to go. Stewart, one man in the backfield. That is Linneman. And they turn, hand it to Linneman, left side. Tries to shake one tackler, back to the almost the original line of scrimmage. Oh, the ball might have come out. the Marcos say they have it, waiting for an official signal. And it looks like they do. Looks like they do. All right, a turnover. The first turnover of the ball game for the Giants. We've seen 2 on Polo. And now the first one for Alden-Hebron here tonight. And with 1:39 to go here, the Marcos have a chance to get back in the end zone. Now they get the ball at the half as well, so they can make it a 2-for-1 here and really try to get a stranglehold on this one. As this one's been close all the way throughout, but if the Marcos are able to get into the end zone, make it a 2-for-1 potentially, they could really jump out in front here. 2 wide receivers left side, Mumford in the backfield. Awaiting a snap. Mumford's going to throw this one left side. He's got it to Lowry. He's past the 35-yard line, past the 30, and he is taken down after a gain. We'll see where they mark him down at. That is a gain of 16 on the play to Lowry. That is the second catch for Lowry. First one was a 19-yard touchdown. And that one right there. And then we had a hold. Didn't see the penalty flag, but we do have a hold, so that play is not going to count. So I take that back. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. They're going to mark this one from the spot. So that'll put it back. Original line of scrimmage. Nothing happened. 1st and 10. Maybe 1st and 11. 1st and 10 and a half. Let's call it that. They gave it 1st and 11 on the scoreboard. That is maybe a half a yard here. 2 wide receivers right, none on the left side. Here's the snap. Mumford rolling right. Now he looks back, still looking. Now he's going to take off. He's got all the space in the world. He's past the 30-yard line, and he runs his way out of bounds near the 20 as they mark him out at the 23-yard line. That is a gain of 16 for Gus Mumford. 16-yard carry for a quarterback who has really used his feet here on a number of occasions here tonight. That was just his 7th carry, but these carries have been big, big plays. Polo hasn't run a ton of plays here in this ball game. You look at the number of plays. Neither side has really run a lot of plays. Just grinded out football here tonight as Mumford looking to throw. Throws that one left side and is Just out of the hands of the intended target, incomplete. 1:12 to go here, looking for Mercer Mumford. Mercer's just a sophomore, by the way. Gus, the senior quarterback. 6 foot tall, 155 pounds. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 23. The Marcos, the 2 seed, 9-0 on the year. Giants, they are scrapping, playing some of their best football here down the stretch. A couple of big wins, outscoring their opponents. I believe it was it 78-6? So 2 teams playing some good football. Here's the snap. Mumford looking to throw it right side. Has a man right side. That is Lowry. He's going to be just past the sticks. And that's going to be a first down. First down, gain of 11 to Lowry. His 2nd catch. As we approach 1 minute to go. 1:03 to go. Ball at the 12-yard line. Clock still ticking. And Polo breaks the huddle with 50 seconds to go here. 1 wide receiver left. Mumford awaiting the snap. Takes the snap. Rolls, throws it right side. Has a man. Mercer Mumford would have walked into the end zone, but it's just too low. Incomplete. 42.5 seconds to go. That's another missed opportunity right there. Got to remember got to remember the Marcos are out of timeouts. They have burned all 3 of their timeouts here in this first half, so if they get tackled inbounds, we're going to have to hurry back to the line, try to get another couple plays off. Don't want to waste too much time. That one incomplete, however. That does stop the clock. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 12-yard line. Here's the snap. Mumford looking to throw. Now he's going to run it. He's got a big lane left side. Looking inside the 5. He is hit. And he is into the end zone. Another touchdown. Gus Mumford from 12 yards out. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the ball game. And the Marcos have the lead grow even more. They lead it by 20. What a day so far for Mumford. And a timeout. Now, I guess Polo had one more timeout left. Now they've burned their final timeout. A timeout after the touchdown. Mumford took a shot on that touchdown run. But he seems like he's good to go. Was able to rumble his way into the end zone. 32-12, our score. 34 seconds to go here. We'll see if the Giants get aggressive on their final possession here of the half. They did fumble it there just a moment ago. That's what set the Marcos up in excellent field position. And so post-timeout here, we'll see what the two-point conversion play is here for Polo. Polo 9-0 on the year. Most points they've given up this year in a game, 14 points. Alden-Hebron does have 12 here tonight, but they've given up 32. Here's the snap. Mumford hands it off, or actually takes it himself. Oh, what a trick play there as Gus Mumford runs his way in for a two-point conversion. Finally, some two-point conversions being converted here. Back-to-back ones for Polo, and they lead at 34-12. Quick timeout. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we've got 34 seconds to go here in the opening half. As a touchdown run from 12 yards out by Gus Mumford just moments ago. And Mumford in for his third touchdown of the day. 34-12 our score. The Marcos flexing their muscles here a little bit. Back-to-back touchdowns, 16 unanswered after the Giants got a scoop and score and made it a one-possession game. That one returned by Armbrust. He is past the 25-yard line, and he makes his way outside 30-yard line, breaks more tackles, 40-yard line. Another good return for Wyatt Armbrust. That might make things interesting here for the Giants. They may have taken a knee and gone into the half, but now you think the Giants, ball at the 44-yard line, they might have a chance to go for it here. Just 56 yards away from a touchdown. Boy, Wyatt Armbrust is making some big plays in the return game here tonight. Good special teams player. He's made some good punts tonight. He's made some good plays there in the return game. J.P. Stewart in the shotgun. Here's the snap. They dump it right side, and Linneman drops another one. That is at least two that we've seen here from Caleb Linneman. He had the big play on the trick play by Armbrust. Dropped it, bobbled it, and dropped it. Otherwise, he would have walked into the end zone. That play right there, he had some blockers in front of him. Unable to catch that one. Tough night at the office there for Linneman. 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Stewart fakes the handoff. Pressure comes. Rolling right side. Stewart going to dump. That one is picked off. Picked off in midfield. It's Gus Mumford. Mumford does it again. Have a day, young man. 3 touchdowns on the offense and now an interception. Sets up the Marcos at the 48-yard line. And now what's the play call here from head coach Ted Alston? Do they try it? Do they try to go for it here? I'm sure that's what they're discussing. Probably says, hey, if you've got something, try it. But if not, get down. Let's go to half. Up 22. They get the ball at the half. No need to do something super crazy, but it looks like they're going to do just that here. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Gus Mumford takes the snap. Looks to throw. Pump fakes once. Rolls to the right side. He's got Lowry right side. That's kind of the play I was talking about right there. You don't see anything, don't try to force it. Dump it down. That is maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on that play. They get him 2nd down and 9. A 1-yard gain on the catch by Billy Lowry. Lowry with his 3rd catch here tonight. 31 yards in receiving. Or maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, whatever the case may be. 11.3 seconds to go, out of bounds. Clock is stopped. Will they try another one here? We've seen a good throw tonight from Gus Mumford from 19 yards out. See if they try it again. 2 wide receivers left side now. 1 wide receiver to the right. Mumford steps back, looks to throw. And he's going to launch this one deep left side. Has a man! Mercer Mumford inside the 15. He's down near the 10. He gets out of bounds with 1.4 seconds to go. What a throw to Mercer Mumford. And that is a gain of 34 to Mercer Mumford. What a play, what a throw by Gus Mumford. And the senior quarterback, Mercer Mumford, might have been shaken up on that play. And he was smart enough to get out of bounds on that play. Boy, that is a heads-up play by Mercer Mumford. Able to get out of bounds and save the time because Polo doesn't have any timeouts left. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. 1.4 seconds to go, and now Alden-Hebron wants to talk it over. They want to make sure they don't give up anything crazy here. Just got to keep them out of the end zone here. Things starting to slip away from the Giants here a little bit after they got it to within a 6-point game, 18-12. Since then, 16 unanswered points for the Marcos, 2 touchdowns. 1 by Gus Mumford, a 12-yard touchdown run, and then a 6-yard touchdown run by Kalen Gulbranson. And you look now 34-12, our score. And you feel like another touchdown would just be a backbreaker here for the Giants. Haven't really been able to get a stop outside of the couple of fumbles that they've gotten. A scoop and score. And then a fumble inside the 20-yard line, but Polo was able to turn the Giants away on that the following drive. And got the ball back in excellent field position. 1.4 seconds to go. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Mumford going to try it again here as the Marcos look to get into the end zone. Here's the snap. Mumford looks to throw. He's got time. Throws it right side towards the corner. Got him in the end zone. Mercer Mumford. Touchdown. Touchdown, Mercer Mumford. What a throw by Gus Mumford. What a drive by Mercer Mumford. And the Mumfords making a difference here. Down the stretch, a touchdown. And the Marcos have a 40-12 lead as we get ready for the 2-point conversion here just before half. What a throw to the back corner of the end zone right there by Gus Mumford. His second touchdown pass of the ball game. And now Gus lines up, waiting the snap, takes, fakes. Now he's going to take it himself. Might have slipped a little bit on that one. And he's going to be about a half a yard shy of the 2-point conversion. That'll end our first half, however. Oh, they say he made it in. Okay, so it's a 2-point conversion. I thought he was about a half a yard shy. But no, it's 42-12. The Marcos lead by 30. As we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have some halftime stats. And we may even be able to try to pull up some of the scores from our TSSR family of networks here tonight. As the score at the half, 42-12. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are at the half of our first round playoff game here in 8-man football. The number 2 seed, Polo, with a 42-12 lead over Alden-Hebron, the Giants. The Giants come in 5-4. The Marcos come in 9-0, the number 2 seed versus the number 15 seed. And we had a good ball game going even early into the second quarter. Had a scoop and score that made it 18-12. But then the Marcos able to rattle off 24 consecutive points, 3 touchdowns, three 2-point conversions. And suddenly you look up, the Marcos flexing their muscles here a little bit as they lead it at the half, 42-12. Some stats here for Polo in that first half. As I was able to pull those up, we had 3 rushes on the day so far for Billy Lowry for 29 yards, 2 rushes for 10 yards, and a touchdown for number 82, Kaylin Gilbranson. That is 173 yards rushing for Gus Mumford. He had a 42-yard touchdown run on his first carry of the game, a 70-yard touchdown run on his second carry of the game, and then he was able to run one in from 12 yards out. Also had an interception defensively. So have a day, young man. 173 yards rushing on 8 carries for Gus Mumford here tonight. 3 carries for 13 yards for J.T. Stevenson. Stevenson did fumble the ball for Polo deep in the red zone, so that was kind of a down play there for Polo, where the game was still close. And then you had 3 carries for 23 yards for number 34. That is Gage Ziegler. And number 1, Mercer Mumford. Boy, he's made an impact here tonight a number of ways. Rushing the ball twice for 43 yards. He also has 2 catches for 48 yards, so nearly 100 yards in total offense for Mumford, Mercer Mumford, with that touchdown catch from 14 yards out. Also seen a touchdown catch to Billy Lowry from 19 yards. He has 3 catches for 31 yards. So there is the total numbers there for Polo here this evening. For the Giants of Alden-Hebron, I wasn't able to get those tallied up during the quick break that we had, but I can do that right now while I'm talking. As it is a great night to be here. Feel free to let your first half thoughts be known in the comments below. As we have for Wyatt Armbrist, he has 9 carries tonight for 45 yards for the Giants and the 1 touchdown, the early touchdown here in this ball game. And then since then, not really a whole lot going for the Giants. 3 carries for 9 yards for Caleb Linneman, I should say. No yards for Jack Stewart on 2 carries, and then -3 yards rushing for J.P. Stewart, the starting quarterback, on 2 carries as well. 1 catch on this ball game for Jack Stewart for 18 yards. That was on the opening drive, and that was on a big 3rd down where the Giants on their opening drive had a 3rd and 7. It was a little swing pass there to Jack Stewart, and he was able to get into the open field and bring it inside the red zone. So, I mean, if you're the Giants, I think you got to do more of those swing passes there, because the running game since the first quarter has not gotten you anywhere. Wyatt Armbrist on his first drive here tonight had 5 carries for over 40 yards. Let me do my quick math here, 43 yards for Wyatt Armbrist on his first 5 carries. Since then, he's got 2 yards total. And that is certainly not what you want to see if you're the Giants. Now, I think you get more passes out there into the open space. You've had some chances, too. They've tried a couple of trick plays. That 1 pass from Wyatt Armbrist down the field. It's been a tough day there for Caleb Linneman, as he's dropped a few passes here tonight, and that is tough to see that. But the Giants, you feel like if they were able to get that touchdown, this might be a different ball game here, as things were still close again into the second quarter. We had a 1-score game early on in the second quarter, and ever since then, Polo has just been flexing their muscles here, to say the least. They lead this thing 42-12, thanks in large part to Gus Mumford, who has just been running all over the place here tonight. 173 yards rushing on 8 carries. And he also has 2 touchdown passes to go along with his 3 rushing touchdowns. A rushing touchdown also there for the big man there. That is number 82, Kalen Gilbranson. I guess the one thing that I would say that hasn't gone well there for Polo, at least in the early going, you've seen their last 3 touchdowns. They were able to get the 2-point conversions. However, the first several touchdowns there, I don't know how many touchdowns. What do they got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're 50% in 2-point conversions here tonight. So started out 0 for 3, since have gone 3 for 3. So, I mean, like I said, they made the adjustments there on the 2-point conversions. But the struggles there early, maybe that would be the one thing I would say about Polo. Polo looked a little out of sorts early on, as head coach Ted Alston calling 2 of his timeouts early on, 2 I think on the same possession in that first half. Something wasn't right. I'll be curious to talk to him about that potentially in the post-game show. But that just was kind of a bizarre sequence there at that one drive in the second quarter, where we saw Coach Alston just burn 2 of his timeouts, left him with 1. I thought Alden-Hebron had called a timeout earlier. I originally thought Polo called all 3 of their timeouts in the first half before that final possession, but that was not the case. But anyway, that being said, 42-12 is our score after one half of football. D, I saw your message there earlier before it got retracted. I don't know why it got retracted there, but I saw your kind comment there saying thanks for the broadcast. We certainly appreciate you guys watching there as well, D. As we are at the half here, the Marcos 42-12 is the score. Let me see if I can pull up some of the other scores from around our TSSR family of networks, as we are broadcasting every 8-man playoff game throughout the state of Illinois here on TSSR. So you can maybe pull up a couple of different tabs here tonight and enjoy some football, real football, as the folks from WIFR TV have been saying in our comments earlier tonight. One of the games that we're doing here tonight, I don't believe that's 8-man football, but Rushville Industry and Ottawa Marquette. Rushville Industry trailing in that one 29-6, that one in the third quarter. Let's get some other games that are going on right now. As let me scroll on down. Ridgewood taking on South Fork here tonight. Get through the opening ad right there. Boy, I tell you what. Let's see right here. Ridgewood with a 24-6 lead over the Ponies of South Fork. Well, that one's still close there as the second quarter underway there. We have our game here, Polo and Alden-Hebron. St. Anne versus St. Thomas More. Boy, that's going to be a good one there. Second quarter of that game, it's 15-6. Let's see. What's the other game that we got here on TSSR? We have got Martinsville taking on Milford-Cisna. And that one currently on a break. Let me see if I can pull up the score before they went to commercial break there. Martinsville currently trailing as the I don't know who's who on that one. I'm guessing the Bearcats are Milford and Martinsville's the Blue Streaks. And so that score 22-16 third quarter. So got a close one there. So some good games on our TSSR family of networks. Tomorrow, we've got a number of games going on TSSR. Pawnee, that's where I'll be tomorrow. Long trip for me, but hey, I'm up for it. I'm certainly up for that. Pawnee takes on Metro East Lutheran tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We've got some more ball games in I8FA as West Carroll takes on Flanagan. That'll be at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Amboy takes on West Central at 1 o'clock. Milledgeville takes on South Beloit. That one also at 1 o'clock. And then a non-8-man football playoff game that we have for you, Class 4A in the state of Illinois. That is Macomb taking on Murfreesboro at 3 o'clock. So everybody gets an early start but me tomorrow. I see how it goes. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. How about 6 o'clock? Send you to Pawnee for a 6 o'clock game. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that. I'm kidding, of course. I wouldn't have signed up for it if I wasn't up for it. It's going to be a good one tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing the number one team in this playoffs, Pawnee, taking on, who was that opponent again there? They take on Metro East Lutheran, 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be on the call there from Pawnee. Join us here on TSSR. So, 42-12, that's a look at the scoreboard there on TSSR. We're going to take a timeout here, and I'm going to take a drink here. I haven't had a drink in quite some time, so need a drink some water here to get those pipes all good to go for the second half. We've got still some time left here in halftime, so again, we'll re-go over the numbers here in the first half and get you ready for the second half. The Marcos of Polo leading the Giants of Alden-Hebron 42-12. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are in the halftime show. Polo has made their way back out onto the field here. Still got a little bit of time left before the folks of the Giants of Alden-Hebron, they still got some time left before they make their way on out here. Cloaks asking my opinions on West Carroll and FCW. I'm not sure. FCW and West Carroll. That's a 1 o'clock game tomorrow. 7 versus 10. I will say this, Cloaks. That should be a good one there tomorrow. When you've got the number 7 versus number 10, two very evenly matched ball teams there tomorrow. I know some folks are pretty excited about broadcasting that one. I haven't seen either one of those teams there tonight, so I can't really give you an honest opinion on those. But if you got 7 versus 10, you've got a very close matchup there happening tomorrow, and we'll have that one for you at 1 o'clock here on TSSR. Milledgeville versus South Beloit. South Beloit, I do know they have some good defense here. They were able to hold this Alden-Hebron team scoreless earlier in the year. And then Milledgeville, I'm looking at the games that these two teams have played earlier in the year. I know for a fact Polo played Milledgeville, and that's the closest game they've had all year. Milledgeville put up 70 on Alden-Hebron, and then Milledgeville putting up 14 points. That's the most points Polo has given up in the season up to this point. So, Milledgeville playing some good football here down the stretch, and you got to think that they are going to be a tough out for anybody there tomorrow. It's going to be a tough one there tomorrow for the guys of South Beloit against 6 versus 11. Kind of feel like Milledgeville might be underseeded a little bit. I don't know. But that's going to be an interesting one. Tim says I did earn a drink, so I appreciate that there, Tim. Did get a little bit of water during that break, and it is good to have a little bit of water. Might have to take some more here, honestly, because that was a lot of talking in the first half. And when you don't have a color guy here, you kind of got to do what you got to do here. But I appreciate the kind words there. We appreciate everybody joining us here in the comments here tonight. And we've got about a little over 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. And we'll see how Polo comes out here. If they stay aggressive, they get the ball, I believe, to start. So maybe their opening drive will be aggressive at least. And we'll see how long they stay aggressive here in this second half. They've been able to really do whatever they've wanted to outside of a couple of miscues where they fumbled the ball, the scoop and score in this ball game by Alden-Hebron. Otherwise, you're looking at the Giants scoring just 6 points here in this ball game. But we'll see what adjustments are made. Again, I think one of the adjustments that need to be made on the Giants side, maybe get more of those swing passes that we saw in that opening drive. We did see the one play on the opening drive. Since then, J.P. Stewart does not have a completed pass. We saw the trick play that actually got open for Wyatt Armbrist. He had Caleb. Why do I keep wanting to say Scott Linneman? That is Caleb Linneman. Caleb was wide open on that play and just unfortunately couldn't corral that one in. And with that being said, it could be a different ball game had that play worked out. Yellow Bank Sports Network saying that football in November is the best. I agree. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly, although it is a little chilly here tonight. So, we've got the window open so I can see through the glare. But with that all being said, I agree. November football, nothing quite like it here in the state of Illinois. That means it's playoff football, and we're happy to bring you playoff football here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Under 20 seconds to go here before the second half kick. We'll be taking
Second 7 with the ball on the Giants' 48-yard line.
Maybe. I hope so. I lost my internet there for a minute. But I think we're back up and running here. I'm running on my hotspot here. But the stream is not coming up here now. Of course it's not here. Polo with the ball here. Penalty flag comes in.
Flag on the play.
That'll give us some more time.
The Giants.
There we go. I think we're back. All right, we're back up and running here. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH. My apologies there. We lost our internet connection there just a moment ago. And we will do what we can here. Things might be a little choppy because I had to switch to my hotspot here, which I don't know why my hotspot's not working very well. But it is back up and running now, so we'll try to get that fixed maybe during a commercial break here. Here's the snap. Polo moving it left side, and with the carry, big number 34.
Ziegler with the ball.
That is Ziegler. Makes his way past the 40-yard line. Back in action, yes, WIFR. I appreciate that. You probably know all too well about technical issues because they happen in every business, especially in television. I did used to work in television. So a 6-yard carry here. Haven't missed much. Polo on their opening drive. There was an onside kick try. I was on the public Wi-Fi here just a bit ago, and it just decided, boop, it is not going to work no more. Might try to get it back up and running during a commercial break here at some point. 10 minutes to go here. But so far, like I said, it is a little choppy here, but there's Lowry, the carrier, as he's up past the 30-yard line. Billy Lowry, he's having a pretty good night here tonight. Missed a couple of plays there, so my stats aren't going to be entirely accurate. Technology, man, you got to love it sometimes. All right, it's smoothing up a little bit there.
30-yard line.
It's just going to be choppy from time to time. 9:35 to go here. 7-yard gain for Lowry. As we're back underway here. Gus Mumford, 173 yards in the first half by my count. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff to one. They give it to Ziegler. He is met in the backfield. A number of guys meeting him back there. As that was an excellent play there defensively. Ziegler losing about 5 on that play. And that's one of the worst plays that we've seen so far here for Polo here tonight. So that'll bring up third down. Third down and about 8. As Polo with their opening drive, they still got it here. We're 8:45 to go. Third down, ball is at the 36-yard line here. I wonder if this is 2-down territory for the Marcos. Here's the snap. Mumford fakes the handoff, looks to throw. He's going to throw that one deep to the right side, looking for his man, and that one's nearly picked off. That one contested nicely there by the Giants. That is incomplete, and it'll be fourth down. I'm trying to see who was back there in coverage. I believe that was Armbrust back there in coverage. He can do it all, man. He's making some punts. He's making some plays there defensively. Wyatt Armbrust, man. Kid can play football here. Now he got fourth down. Big play in this ball game here as the Giants looking to stop the Marcos here on their opening drive of the second half. Try to get some momentum back up and running here. As we're back up and running technology-wise here. Mumford takes the snap. Fakes, looks to throw. Throws that one left side. Has a man! That is Mumford inside the 35-yard line. And he is taken down as that is another first down for Mercer Mumford. Have a day, young man. That one from the 36. They get him all the way up to the 22. A gain of 14 on fourth down and 8. How about that? 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Possession still going here. A long drive. One of the longer drives we've seen here in this ball game for either side. So the Marcos Two backs in the backfield. One's Lowry. The other is Gilbranson. A turn. They're going to fake it to one. They give it to Lowry. Breaks his way left side. One man to beat. He shakes the tackler trying to. Down at the 10-yard line.
First down, Marco.
Billy Lowry. First down and goal.
Winner made the stop.
As that one going to be marked down at the 10, so a gain of 12.
Inside the 10.
Maybe 13. They give him the 9. 42-12. Marco's with the lead. First and goal at the 9. Two backs in the backfield. As Mumford takes they fake the handoff. He's going to take it right side, trying to get to the corner. Mumford's in for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Marcos! From 9 yards out. Gus Mumford. Have a day, young man. An interception defensively, 4 rushing touchdowns, and a passing touchdown. A touchdown for the Marcos, and they lead this thing at 48-12. 7:07 to go here in this third quarter. My goodness, Gus Mumford. This young man is special. And we're seeing it on full display here tonight. As Mumford awaiting the snap on the 2-point conversion. Oh, and a penalty flag comes in, and it will be offside. The Giants jumping just a little early on that one. And we'll have another try here. This one from the 1.5, maybe the 2-yard line. $7:07 to go here in the third quarter. Touchdown for the Marcos. Here's Mumford. Turns. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to run his way up the middle, back into the end zone again. Gus Mumford. A 2-point conversion. That's 4 straight 2-point conversions for the Marcos after they started the night 0 for 3 on 2-point conversions. 50-12 the score. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse, me as a provider.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are back up and running. I switched the internet, so you might have lost the stream there for half a second. Just refresh it, and you should be back up and running as the return here for the Giants. That is J.P. Stewart, the starting quarterback for the Giants, after another touchdown for Polo. This one from 9 yards out. Gus Mumford, have a day, young man. 5 total touchdowns here tonight for Gus Mumford, as he has made an impact on both sides of the ball. He's also got an interception here tonight. Gus Mumford leading the second-ranked Marcos here in this one. Our score here in this ball game. We should be back up and running here to where the stream isn't near as choppy. Like I said, just reset it, and we should be back up and going here. I could reset it on my end, but that would mess it up here a little bit, so don't want to do that. Stewart pitches it left side. Met in the backfield. What a play there defensively as they pitch that one to Jack Stewart. So JP to Jack Stewart. Another big loss there for Jack Stewart. Back-to-back 5-yard losses for him. Maybe a 4-yard loss. I'll give him a 4-yard loss. Appreciate the kind words there, WIFR. Smoothest stream now that I reset. At least it was an easy fix. You know what I mean? At least it's just a fix where you just connect from one thing to the next. 2 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks to throw. Throws that one there to the right side. Has a man. And that's kind of what I was saying at halftime. Got to get the ball in the air a little bit more. That's Fabian Carreno on the catch. And that is a good gain of about 8 on that play. Carreno with his first catch for Alden-Hebron. Whoops. I put the carry on the wrong guy here. That was a 4-yard loss. And then an 8-yard catch. And now we're set up here with a 3rd down and about 5, maybe 5.5 here. J.P. Stewart in the shotgun, awaiting the snap, takes it, looks to throw, steps back. Now he runs. Pressure got him there, and he's taken down for a sack. A sack on that play by Damon Rowe. Damon Rowe, number 3, gets into the backfield and causes problems there. Only about a 2-yard loss on that play. And that'll set up 4th down and about 7 on this play. 5:05 to go, trailing 50-12. Still looks like Armbrust is out there, and he may be punting in this situation. Armbrust awaiting that one. Oh, that one nearly blocked, and that one shanked off the right side of his foot there. Pressure came on that one. And that one goes out of play. We'll see where they mark it. They mark it right at the 48-yard line. So that one, not a very good punt there. Only about 7 or 8 yards on that one. 50-12 our score. And Polo kind of get the sense here that they are really flexing their muscles here over the last few drives. I don't see Gus Mumford out there, so I wonder who's going to be taking the snaps. They're going to bring back J.T. Stevenson, who had a fumble earlier in this one, the junior. So he's going to play quarterback now. Moving right to left for Polo. Stevenson takes the snap, gets it to Lowry. Lowry running right side, looking for a hole, trying to get to the corner. Armbrust is there. Ball comes out, and the Giants have it. Picks it up inside the 45, still on his feet, past the 45, maybe the 35-yard line, excuse me. Penalty flag comes in. Who did it pick that one up right there? As they scatter away, that is number 53. That is Zach Lilly. Penalty flag comes in. This might come back, but it is a fumble. The flag came in after the fumble recovery. And the Giants going to come away with the ball here. 3 turnovers for the Marcos. Block in the back on the Giants. So, again, the fumble will stay. But they're going to push them back a little bit, so not near as good field position. Spot foul back to the 44-yard line. That's where Alden-Hebron will take over. I tell you, head coach John Layler, who's also the defensive coordinator for the Giants, got to be feeling pretty good getting 3 turnovers. Unfortunately, haven't been able to turn those into points. Here's Armbrust breaking through tackles and runs his way out of bounds. That is Wyatt Armbrust in the open field. Gain of 5 on that play. His first catch of the game. That's what I was talking about at halftime. Maybe get some of those swing passes out there, get into open space. You never know what's going to happen. Gain of 5. Wyatt Armbrust, 2nd down. You're getting a substitution, a late substitution for the Marcos. They get it done. They move 3 guys to the right side. J.T. Stewart in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks to roll out left side. He is pressured, and he's going to be taken down. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. Maybe get him a yard. J.T. Stewart. A 1-yard gain. And that'll be 3rd down and about... And And a timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we're at 3:51 to go here in the third. Third down and 5 after the timeout. As the Giants of Alden-Hebron looking to keep this drive going here. They tried to pitch that one back. Ball still on the ground, and the Marcos may have come up with it. And it's going to be 4th down, so no, that is not the case. Caleb Linneman able to fall on it. We lost our internet again there on the original one that I flipped back to, so we had to go back to our other internet provider here tonight. Don't know what happened here. But nonetheless here, we're back up and running here. I think it's the cold. I think the cold's just messing with everything here. 4th down and 11. Wyatt Armbrist back to punt it again for the Giants. Seen him a lot there in the backfield punting it. Oh, he might try to throw it here. He is going to throw it. That one's intercepted. It is intercepted. Caleb Gilbranson. Penalty flag comes in. Gilbranson comes up with the interception. And we'll see what the penalty is. Likely holding, that is the case on the Giants. They're going to decline it. And Polo will take over at the 50-yard line. A lot of turnovers here in this game. We've seen 3 for the Marcos here tonight. I think that's 3 for the Giants as well. My memory serves me right. 50-12 our score, 3:01 to go in this third quarter. Good to have you along once again here on TSSR. Apologies then for the technical difficulties here tonight. Hopefully we don't have those again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. They give it to Lowry, left side. He is met in the backfield. A couple of guys getting back there. That is Logan Crowell. And that is also number 22. That is Jacob Anger. Good play there in the backfield for the Giants. A loss of 1 on that play for Lowry. 2nd down upcoming for Polo. Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. I just realized my scoreboard hasn't been right this entire quarter. My apologies on that there as well. Oh, it's been a night here, folks. They're taking it right side. There's JT Stevenson looking for a hole. He's past the 40-yard line. A big hole for JT Stevenson. He took it himself, called his own number, gets himself a gain of 12. And JT Stevenson sets Polo up with another 1st down. .203 to go here in the third. As the clock ticks under 2 minutes now. Sorry, I was looking at something there on my computer here. Trying to get it all squared away here. Here's Stevenson, takes the snap, hands it off, running right side. Ziegler past the 25 or the 35-yard line. He's going to be down near the 30. Gain of 7 on that play. 7-yard gain for Ziegler.
32-yard line.
That one there up to the 32, so 2nd down and 3 upcoming. As the clock ticks down towards 1 minute to go here in this third quarter. Here's Stevenson. He takes it right side, tries to get to the corner, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. 1st down for the Marcos. That ball is now at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Back-to-back good carries there for JT Stevenson. 20 yards on his last 2 carries. He's over 50 yards rushing here tonight. And for Polo, it's just been a number of different guys that they can go to. You've had Gus Mumford really wrecking the party here so far throughout most of this ball game, but you've had good plays from JT Stevenson. You've also had some good plays for Bill Lowry. I'm giving these to the wrong guy there. And a whistle comes in. I believe a false start.
False start against the Marcos.
False start is the call. And that'll push him back 5 yards. So some penalties here in the second half. Certainly head coach Ted Alston not going to be happy about those. The penalties and the turnovers are going to be the things I imagine that the Marcos are going to try to clean up on here. Even though you're the number 2 seed and you're up 50-12, looks like they're going to let the clock run down here, and we're about to head to the fourth quarter here with the Marcos leading this thing 50-12.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. As we are heading to the fourth quarter here of this first round matchup between the Polos of Marco and Alden-Hebron, the Giants, as they hand it off right side. That is actually JT Stevenson going to take it himself, as he's going to be taken down at about the 30-yard line. That is a gain of about 2 for Stevenson. And I'll set up a third down and long here after the penalty flag there just moments ago. So it's third down. Actually, it's second down. I thought it said second down on that last play. So now it's second down. Second down and 13. Gain of 2. 11:25 to go here. Clock rolling. 50-12. Low-scoring affair there in that third quarter compared to what we saw in the first 2 quarters of this game. As Stevenson going to run it right side. Big hole right side. He is past the 20-yard line. And he'll be taken down at about the 19. Oh, they say he's marked down at the 21. Okay, so his knee might have been down beforehand. Gain of 8. And that's going to set him up there with third down. Oh, they've marked him even shorter than that. They're marking him at the 23. So they mark him a gain of 6. Third down and 7 upcoming. Hard to see up here on this side where all the Polo guys are near my hash marks. So the whole bench right down there, they're covering up my hash marks. What you see on the screen is what I'm seeing here. Stevenson takes it right side. He is met in the backfield and spun down near the 20-yard line. That's going to be about a 1, maybe a 2-yard gain. It's going to be fourth down, 1-yard gain for Stevenson. As the Marcos likely just trying to run the clock out here as much as they can. Leading 50-12. Don't want to do anything too crazy. This was a 18-12 ball game early second quarter. Since then, Polo has outscored the Giants 32-0. 32-0 run. Pretty impressive stuff. Stevenson on fourth down and 6. Oh, nearly an offside, and they got him. Wow. Another offside penalty. That's the second time we've seen that here today. That's going to make fourth and medium become fourth and long, or fourth and even shorter now.
First down for the Marcos with the penalty.
Wow, they gave him a first down. The scoreboard said it was 4th and 6, but it must have been more like 4th and 5 because now they've got a first down. That or the official just wanted to keep the clock moving. I don't know. I don't know. There might be some fishy business in that one. Ball's at the 16-yard line here. JT Stevenson in the backfield, takes the snap, gives it to Lowry, moving right side as he is met in the backfield. Good stop there by the Giants. Lowry can only get about one on that play, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. They can mark him at the 15-yard line. 8:50 to go. It has gotten cold, I will say that, here in Polo tonight. The temperature has dropped. Don't know what the temperature is right now. It's got to be upper 30s, I imagine. Minus 30, somebody says up here in the press box. Not quite. Here's the snap. Stevenson. Oh, he's wrapped up and taken down. Good play in the backfield. Big number 59. That is Matt Nanini. Huge loss on that one. Loss of 5 for Stevenson. Matt Nanini getting into the backfield. And now that'll bring up 3rd down and 14. A lot of action in the first half of this ball game here for Polo, all thanks in large part to Gus Mumford. He has 5 total touchdowns here tonight. 4 on the ground, 1 through the air. He's going to be a problem for a number of teams here in this playoff for the second-ranked Polo. Here's the snap. Stevenson looking to throw. Steps back, looking to throw deep over the middle of the field. Looking for a man. He's got him in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Damon Rowe in the end zone. JT Stevenson with the touchdown pass. What a catch by Damon Rowe from 21 yards out. And the Marcos are back on the board. What a play. $56-12 now the score. The first touchdown through the air for JT Stevenson. Just the second touchdown that's not Gus Mumford here tonight. Actually, I take that back. Billy Lowry had one. Here's the snap, rolling left side. Stevenson going to launch this one into the end zone. He's got Lowry in there for a 2-point conversion. Boy, it doesn't matter who it is. They just keep throwing it in there, and that one in for 2. 58-12 the score. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. 58-12. Polo with the lead. The Marcos extending their run. It's a 40-0 run, dating back to early in the second quarter. After a scoop and score made it 18-12 for the Giants. They scooped, ran it in, made it a 6-point game. Since then, Polo 40-0. Got to feel pretty good about that, but still some things to work on for Polo. I'm sure we'll talk with head coach of the Marcos, Ted Alston, in the postgame about that. Some of the adjustments that they'll need to make here as they get ready for their second-round matchup.
10 for the Giants with the ball.
5:05 to go here. It is a running clock now. So it won't be long here before the Marcos move on to the second round. As back in, it's JP Stewart, excuse me. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. Stewart looking to throw. Dumps that one off. He's got his man. That's Armbrist. He is past midfield, 40-yard line, still on his feet, 30-yard line. Armbrist run out of bounds. Wyatt Armbrist. What a run there. From the 45-yard line, they mark him out at about, where do they mark him out at? The 23-yard line. 32-yard gain for Armbrist through the air.
Ball on the Polo 23-yard line.
Ball to 23 now. Clock still rolling. 4:05 to go. Running clock now. As J.P. Stewart takes the snap, pitches it right side. Linneman gets to the outside. Run out of bounds. Caleb Linneman. See where they mark him out at. They've got a gain of about 8 on that play. Haven't seen much of Linneman here tonight since those couple of drops. Haven't seen him rushing the ball all that much either. 3:33 to go here. Clock still winding for the Giants. Likely their last possession of the season here. J.P. Stewart, here's the snap, turns, hands it off, gets it to Armbrist, running left side, looking for the corner. Armbrist still on his feet inside the 10. Inside the 10, Armbrist. Marked down at the 5. A gain of 10 for Armbrist. Boy, that kid is special here tonight. Made some big plays in that first drive. 21-yard gain on the first play. 19-yard gain on his third carry. Got the opening drive touchdown. Since then, he's been rather quiet. That's actually his first carry of the second half, believe it or not. Here's the snap. Stewart looks to throw. Throws that one right side to the end zone, and that one incomplete. Looking for Armbrist. Actually looking... I don't believe that was Armbrist. That was actually looking for Carino. Fabian Carino, the intended target. My apologies there. 2:27, clock rolling. Good to have everybody with us here tonight. Again, apologies for any technical issues here tonight. Sometimes you can trust the internet, sometimes you can't. It's funny how that works out sometimes here. Stewart takes the snap, pitches it right side. Armbrist running right side. Second and goal from the 4. And Armbrist going to make his way into the end zone for the second time today. Touchdown, Giants. Wyatt Armbrist runs his way in. And the Giants still showing some fight here down the stretch. Trailing by 40. But still, they're able to get that one into the end zone. And with 1:35 to go here, clock still rolling. Post touchdown. Clock won't stop until this two-point conversion try. Here's the snap, pitches it right side, running it. Linneman into the end zone for the two-point conversion. And the Giants in for a two-point conversion. 1:20 to go. Clock is still going to roll. And that might be one of the final plays of the ball game here. Very well might be. A touchdown run there for Wyatt Armbrist. He's going to finish the night here with 59 yards rushing on 11 carries. And with clock under a minute to go here, doesn't look like either side is in any big hurry post-touchdown. Again, that might just be the final play here in this ball game. As we'll have the final numbers here in this ball game. Take a look at those and also take a look at some of the scores from around 8-man football playoff action. Every 8-man playoff football game can be found here on TSSR. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. That is going to do it. Teams are lining up for the handshake line. And we have gone final here tonight. Our first round matchup goes to the Marcos of Polo, the 2 seed in this tournament, and they showed why. They went on a 40-0 run after this game was 18-12. They led it at one point 58-12. They finish 58-20. What a ball game there for the Marcos. What a game for their starting quarterback, Gus Mumford. We'll take a look at some of the stats, and we will wrap this one up here. We'll try to talk to both coaches here tonight. I've tried to talk to both of them here tonight. So that is our goal here tonight, to talk to both coaches in the post game. So stick around. We'll have that for you. Andrea, before we go to break, says thank you to everyone that made this possible to air this live. Love being able to watch my nephew's good game, boys. Well, yes, that was very exciting for us here to get to broadcast this one. And we'll be the home of the rest of the 8-man playoffs here. So if you're an 8-man football fan here in the state of Illinois, following some family, whatever the case may be, you can join us here as we'll have more games. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. But we'll take a look at the numbers, try to talk to the two coaches here in the post game. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here this evening as we are wrapping this one up from Polo, Illinois. Final score of this one, 58-20. The Marcos of Polo winning this one here tonight. And it was Gus Mumford making a huge difference. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was your grandson, Gus Mumford, there? The other Mumford as well, Mercer Mumford. He had a good night as well. How about that? So we got to call that game right in front of the grandparents of Gus and Mercer Mumford here tonight. And they were enjoying what they saw. Gus running the ball here tonight for 182 yards on 9 carries, making an impact. He had 4 touchdown runs, 1 from 42, 1 from 70, 1 from 12, and 1 from 9 yards out. It was 10 yards rushing here tonight for Kalen Gilbranson. He had a touchdown there as well, so getting him into the end zone. Some of the other guys with carries here tonight, let's see. It was Billy Lowry ending up the night with that's 36, plus 12 is 42, minus 1 plus 1, so 42 here tonight. Or excuse me, 48 yards on 7 carries tonight for Billy Lowry. Let's do some other math here real quickly here. 25, that is 25, 33, 35, 41, 42, minus 7 is 37. So 37 yards rushing here tonight for JT Stevenson on 9 carries. Number 34, Gage Ziegler. He had himself 19 minus 5 is 14, 21 yards here tonight. And then 43 yards rushing for Mercer Mumford on the ground here on just 2 carries. Also, Mercer Mumford made an impact in the passing game as well. He had 48 plus 14 there. That's 62 yards receiving on 3 catches. 31 yards receiving for Billy Lowry here tonight on 3 catches. And then it was a 21-yard touchdown catch by Damon Rowe, who caught that in the second half for the Marcos. So that's a look at some of the numbers there for Polo. For Alden-Hebron here tonight, it was 11 carries for 59 yards for Wyatt Armbrist. He made an impact a number of different ways, making some plays defensively. I think he forced a fumble in the ball game as well. So Armbrust having himself a day. 2 touchdown rushes as well. 17 yards rushing here tonight for Caleb Linneman. -4 yards rushing for Jack Stewart. And then it was -4 yards rushing for the starting quarterback, J.P. Stewart. In receiving, 37 yards for Armbrust on 2 catches. 18 yards receiving for number 34, that's Jack Stewart. And 8 yards receiving for big number 88. That's Fabian Carreno. So that's a look at some of the numbers there tonight for the Giants of Alden-Hebron. And again, we hope to talk to both of the head coaches here tonight in this post game. We're kind of holding on here until we can chat with them here tonight. Take a look at some of the numbers from some of our other games here on our TSSR family of networks. We'll take a look at those games that are going on here. Again, TSSR, the home of the I8FA playoffs. Every playoff game can be seen here on TSSR, which is pretty awesome to say that. So we take a look here at the ball game here. The Blue Streaks into the end zone. We got a touchdown here just a moment ago. So we'll see who got that touchdown in the game between Martinsville and Milford-Cisna Park in their opening round matchup here tonight. Once they update the scoreboard there. Touchdown for, I believe it's the Blue Streaks. So that's Martinsville. Martinsville with a 50-22 lead, I believe. 50-22 there. Fourth quarter of action in that ball game. Oh, let's take a look at some of the other scores as we've got them here. Oh, 2 minutes. All right, sounds good. That's head coach for Polo, the Marcos, Ted Alston. He'll be joining us here in just a second. Give us some time to take a look at some of the other scores. Let's see. Ridgewood has a 46-14 lead over the Ponies of South Fork. And I'll get to the other scores here in just a moment. Since Alston went upstairs, I think he's talking to a radio affiliate. We have the head coach of Alden-Hebron joining us here this evening. That is John Layler, who's putting on his headset right now. And he's going to chat with us here for just a moment here. Coach Layler, appreciate the time here. Not the result that you guys wanted here tonight, obviously losing here in the first round in the I8FA playoffs. But a 5-5 season, your guys finishing the season rather strong. You played 2 of your strongest games, outscoring your opponents before tonight's game. I think it was 78-6, something like that. Playing some good football down the stretch there, and you guys had some moments here tonight. What did you think of the ball game, especially early on when you were able to keep it a 1-score ball game? How did you think your team was performing there in that first half?
Oh, I was proud of the way we came out and played. Yeah, the kids played hard tonight, and they knew coming back it was going to be tough, obviously. But no, I felt like we gave a good showing there early. That last 4 minutes before halftime just absolutely killed us. But there again, I think that shows our age and our maturity. You know, some of the mistakes we made and just not being able to finish.
Well, that opening drive that you guys came out with here, it was really strong. You were able to make a third down conversion there on that opening drive. Just kind of what changed? What was Polo throwing at you guys that kind of changed from that opening drive?
Well, I think we saw some things in the other game, you know, when we were here before, and we had a couple kids healthier, so that definitely made a difference. But we saw some things that we thought we could do a little bit better, and we did early in the game. I just think that later on, you know, we kind of wore down and they didn't, you know.
Well, and you guys were able to get some turnovers there, which kind of had Polo rattled a little bit there in the first half. And like I said, that ball game was a one-possession game on the scoop and score there. And then, yeah, just going into the half to there, what kind of was going on there near the end of that first half that kind of let this game get out of hand?
Well, I mean, we had the drop on the long pass, the double pass too. That was something we thought we could catch them with, and heck, if we would have made that, it would have been. I think we would have had the lead at that time. Yeah. So, you know, when you can make plays like that, young team, that just keeps the kids going. When you fail, though, that's where they have a hard time overcoming it. Then we had the turnover there right before half, and just not a good, probably not a smart play, but, there again, you're just hoping the kids can make a play.
We're talking to the head coach of Alden-Hebron, the Giants, John Layler, joining us here on TSSR. We appreciate the time here joining us with this coach. Let's talk a little bit about one of the guys who really did stick out there from time to time here, forcing a fumble defensively, also was able to make an impact, especially on that opening drive, Wyatt Armbrust. He's a senior this year. Obviously, this is the last time you get to coach him. What has coaching him been like? Because you saw it here tonight in certain flashes. That kid is special, and you've gotten to coach this kid for the last couple of years. What is coaching that kid like being your head coach?
Oh, he's a great kid, and he's very coachable, and we've had a couple of tough years, as you guys know, and we were a little, young and short on talent, but Wyatt and Zach and Logan and Riley, all 4 seniors, they've seen it through the tough times. So for them to get this playoff experience and get to experience that, and not only that, but like I told them, I'm proud of the way we came out. They came out and played hard. He played really hard. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for all the kids.
One more question here, Coach, before we let you go here. Won't take up too much more of your time here. Head coach of the Alden-Hebron Giants, John Layler, joining us here. Finishing the season 5-5. I know it's kind of hard to wrap up the whole season as a whole, but in the best way that you can, how would you describe this season as a whole for the Giants, and then what do you expect from this team moving forward here after this 5-5 season?
No, that's a great question. I think, looking back on it, and those, the coaches and myself met the other day, and like that first Milledgeville game, we weren't mentally ready or prepared for that early on in the season, and the speed, and with my young team, you saw, I had 4 freshmen on the field at times out there tonight, and how far we've come. I think I've seen growth all year long, even out of the older kids, not just the young kids, but the older kids too. I'm pleased. As a coach, I'm pleased with the direction we're going, and the future's bright, I think.
Well, like I said, you were playing your best football down the stretch there, ran into a buzzsaw tonight here in Polo, but the future is looking bright there at Alden-Hebron, and he's the reason why here. John Layler joining us, the head coach. Coach, we appreciate the time. And best of luck next season there.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Head coach of the Alden-Hebron Giants joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. And walking back down here, Ted Alston, head coach of the Polo Marcos, as the two coaches have a word behind me here before we get Coach Alston on. Head coach of Polo, now moving to 10-0 on the year and moving into the second round, which congratulations, Coach, on the big win here tonight, 58-20. Now, you guys, that's a tough ball club there. You've seen them for a second time, and this is the second time you saw them, and they put up the most points that you've given up so far this year. So what were they throwing at you a little different here than the first time that you saw them back in late September?
Well, they caught us with a couple of plays.
Uh-oh. Yep, no, I think your headset is just dangling out here a little bit. Let's try to get that back up and running here. What happened here? Try it on. Yep, you're good now.
All good?
All right, we're good now.
Yeah, so they caught us with a couple plays there on that first drive that we kind of knew. We told the kids, hey, they're going to throw something at us that we haven't seen. And they did a nice job with a couple plays that, caught us. But really, they just played physical football against us. And, they were just kind of taking it to us there in that first drive. And I think it was just more them playing so physical. Came out ready to play more than anything else.
All right. We're talking to the head coach of the Polo Marcos, Ted Alston here. Hopefully we get his mic working up there, up and running now. But, Coach, you kind of looked like early on, especially when that game was still getting close, the scoop and score made it a one-score game. You guys ended up calling 2 of your timeouts on that one drive. What was kind of going on there in that first half that kind of had the guys flustered there a little bit?
Well, we had done some things that we had not done all year. Specifically fumbling the ball. We had not fumbled much this season, and a couple of those, and then like you said, the scoop and score. We're just a little bit out of sorts at that point. And sometimes you get a little bit out of sorts as a play caller too, and we just wanted to regroup. So we took a couple timeouts. We needed to make sure that we were calling the correct plays, and so you could just tell right there it was kind of a weird time. So. We got that figured out, and then we got back on track.
Well, then after that, you guys went on a 40-0 run. So whatever you said worked. I don't know what was said during the halftime, but your guys came out and they put on a show there on that 40-0 run down the stretch. I mean, and it was all thanks in large part to Gus Mumford, the kid running the offense there at the quarterback. 4 rushing touchdowns, one passing touchdown as well. I mean, how special is that kid getting to coach him on a daily basis?
Yeah, he's real special. You know, he was kind of buried in the depth chart last year with Brock Salto being our quarterback and stuff, and we felt like he was going to be real special. And, you know, that put in a lot of time over the summer. And, you know, he's proven all year that he's a special kid and a special player.
Well, and you got other playmakers at different positions. You got Mercer Mumford out there making big plays here tonight. You got some other guys there. You had a lot of guys touching the ball here. 5-6 guys getting carries here tonight. Just as a head coach, that's got to feel pretty good knowing that you have depth, that you can go to a different guy, give some of your other guys rest, and then they're going to be able to go out there and perform.
Yeah, we do have pretty good depth at the running back and receiver position, and we try to distribute the ball out, you know, amongst those guys to keep them a little fresher. So tonight was a good job of, you know, getting the ball, our quarterbacks getting the ball in different guys' hands.
And we're talking to the head coach of the Polo Marcos, Ted Alston here. Now, how important was kind of that early stretch where kind of we're struggling there a little bit? Like I said, a lot of your games this year, as you look at some of the games you've had, a lot of blowouts there, which is, I mean, good for you guys. But then also, you know, when things do start to get tight, especially come playoff time, how important were kind of that first half where you're kind of struggling, things aren't going exactly perfect? What did that show you of your team where you maybe haven't seen it most of this season?
Well, I think they need to deal with some adversity. You know, if you go the whole season and never deal with that adversity, you don't know how the kids are going to respond. So, you know, that was a good thing for us to have to deal with tonight. Not only that, but a physical team that was you know, moving the ball effectively. And, you know, we give up a score, and our kids didn't panic. You know, they just kind of stayed with what we were doing. So I think those are important things. And, you know, there's some things, then also some teaching things that we can get from this game for sure.
One more question for the head coach of the Polo Marcos. Again, 58-20. Polo gets the win here. Moving on to the second round here, Coach. And what are you expecting here as the playoff run just getting underway here into the second round now? What do you expect from your football team moving forward here?
Well, I'm hoping we can fix some of the mistakes we had today. You know, there's some things we'll have to clean up a little bit, but you know, our kids are pretty confident right now, and I'm hoping that they stay confident and stay focused, and you know, moving forward, that we just continue to get a little bit better each week, and hopefully do the best we can to make a run.
Well, you certainly made a run here tonight. Again, a 40-0 run at one point in this ball game. They win at 58-20. He's the head coach of the Polo Marcos, Ted Alston. Thank you so much for joining us, Coach. Best of luck there, second round there next week, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for the coverage.
Absolutely. Here, that's head coach again, Ted Alston here on TSSR Game Time Live. Brought to you by MDH. That's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. Once again, final score 58-20. The Marcos getting the win over the Giants of Alden-Hebron. Alden-Hebron season comes to an end. They finish the season 5-5. Polo moves to 10-0, and you'll be able to see them next week here on TSSR, your home of every game of the I8FA playoffs right here. TSSR Game Time Live. Brought to you by MDH. For Aaron, our awesome camera guy who's sitting out there in the cold, we appreciate you, Aaron, for braving the cold here tonight. My name's Wyatt Reed. It's been a pleasure broadcasting this one. Polo's moving on to the second round. We'll have their next game next week right here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.